A few days ago, the Stellar Blade demo dropped on the PlayStation Network, and people were actually able to experience the game and could get an idea of what the game actually would have in it, besides nice things to look at, because at the end of the day, it still needs to be a good game. People would probably still pick it up just because some people aren't very happy with it, and we're going to get into that in a second because IGN is having a bad weekend. But if the game is actually good, it could really propel itself up into heights that a lot of studios don't see anymore, and I call that a win. Well, it turns out the game so far, from what I've seen from people that are pretty big into gaming, like Mark the Cyborg, good channel, good dude, the game is actually pretty good. People are liking it. Has good gameplay. People are calling it like a cross between Devil May Cry and Dark Souls, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to playing this game, and it'll be funny to see how the media reacts to it when it actually drops and if they're honest about it. Some people aren't being very honest, like IGN, who had to change their articles up and play victim because their take was so bad that everybody on the internet laughed at it. So, to be clear, this is IGN France. So it's still IGN, but it's an IGN that caters to France only. Probably will be shut down within the year because IGN, I suspect, must be losing money because they have positioned themselves over the past couple of months to become the next Kotaku. Anybody that's been paying attention to what they've been posting has probably noticed that as well. They're becoming more and more like them in Polygon every week. But they came out and said that this game was designed by people that have never seen women. And I always find this to be kind of a stupid take because this is the model the game is based on, being motion captured here. It is very much based on real women. Which I love that they did this. This was the studio's response to the people bitching and crying about, oh, she don't look like a real woman. No, only lNCELS thinks that's what women look like. So they literally only posted this video. It's like all they said. I think they might have said, this is the actress, blah, blah, blah. And then they posted this video, shutting people down. Because, yes, there are women that look like this. They also said that she's the stereotypical Asian doll or something, which I guess is a stereotype they do. But here's the real thing that's funny. They cry about Stellar Blade while selling these on their website. Here's one. Here's another. Just cute anime girl figures or whatever, and they're selling them for ridiculous prices. I mean, this is probably an affiliate link. $300, $250, respectively, for these things. It's an affiliate link, but it's still on there. This is what I find funny is they have no problem doing this to get a little bit of a handout, but they've got a massive problem with this character being in the game. So they had to scramble because they were getting called out and made fun of. So they had to make some changes in the article because they forgot or didn't bother to look to see that a real woman was used to make this character, because it blows up in the face of the Western narrative that they've been doing where they have to make women kind of a little bit more ambiguous and make them look like men because of a certain agenda that they've been trying to push. Meanwhile, you have Eastern companies making beautiful women, and they don't like that. So they had to change their stuff to, one of the lines was a doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman to a doll sexualized by someone you would think has never seen a woman. And then they added this, a pompous disclaimer in English that says the last sentence has been slightly edited for French-speaking people pretending to not understand what we meant, and the English-speaking mob who Google translated the initial text. However, since then, IGN France has amended the disclaimer to instead claim that the article was edited following death threats, which they never got, and don't bother to post receipts on. They just leave this up there because they want to be forever victims. What do you mean what you meant? You literally shit on the character after talking about, you didn't talk much about the gameplay from the demo, which was what you were supposed to do. You decided to shift it into complaining about how she looks, how she's too busy helping the male gaze. Like, literally, in there it says, the game does a good job of doing this and that with gameplay, but it's not really that great when it's too busy trying to please men's eyes. And they're mad, saying that people mistook what they're saying. That's in the article. They literally say the game would be better if it didn't try to attract the male gaze. And not male gaze, male gaze, G-A-Z-E. So I just find this funny. ResetEra, of course, having a meltdown, their own, because of course they were going to, and it's going to get worse when the game comes out. It'll be fun to monitor what they're saying. They're already banning people in the thread for laughing at people getting mad about for laughing at people mad about how she looks in the game. It's very easy to get banned over at ResetEra. But here are some of the posts that Grums has grabbed, which are pretty funny if you want to pause and read them. There'll be a lot more of these. You'll see a whole segment on this because it's just fun to look and see what ResetEra is mad about sometimes. And this one is going to be great. We're going to have a good old-fashioned meltdown from ResetEra when this one drops, ladies and gentlemen. But get ready, because it's not just them. All of the mainstream press is going to, well, some of them, not all of them. Some of them will actually talk about the game and give it good reviews and stuff if it deserves it. But from what I'm hearing is the game is good. But look at this. Stellar Blade is sexist, but its developer doesn't see the problem. Stellar Blade, the developers have posted a decidedly sexist tweet about the protagonist. Developers of Stellar Rage fails to recognize the game's sexism. Game developer accused of sexist character design, even though it was based on a body scan of real women. So that's kind of what's been going on this past weekend with this game. Here's the real takeaway that you should pay attention to is the gameplay. And from what I hear, the gameplay is good. If you have a PlayStation, the demo is up for free. I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be fun and a surprise, actually, on just how good it might be. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Why do you think they don't like pretty women characters? What are your thoughts on that? Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.